Alright, folks, welcome back to Let's Play Rumble Roses, and on behalf of Rowdy Reiko, may I just say, up yours! This is Mysterious JG. We are playing as the Rowdy one, Rowdy Piper, slash, Rowdy Reiko. Rowdy Reiko is, the adorable little Japanese girl who's all spunky and upbeat and positive, who has a couple of matches that don't go her way, and, dyes her hair blonde, gets her, cut in a knife fight, and becomes a biker chick. Now, something I kept getting ready to mention in the first video, and then something would come up and distract me. But of all the stuff that's going on with Rowdy Reiko, the fact that she is as hot can be, and yet apparently feels completely jaded and alone because, seriously, nobody around you has taken an interest in you. You're you're dripping with sex. How could there's no dude that you've come across who is even a little bit handsome or nice and just drooling all over himself trying to, get in your pants, or in your case, not pants, but whatever the heck you call those sippable biker things that she's wearing. Yeah, I mean, she's all jaded and alone. It's oh, no one cares about me. It's dude, everywhere you go, there've got to be dudes falling all over themselves in, video game land who are trying to get with you. How can none of them make you feel even a little bit good about yourself? I don't know. That's one unbelievable thing about Rowdy. The other unbelievable thing about Rowdy is the fact that she, I lost a couple matches and therefore had a complete personality change. Because if you remember Reiko Hinamoto's story mode, she pretty much was all sweetness and light, and now she's not. But the most unbelievable thing, there's absolutely no way you can explain this one to me. She's supposed to be all badass and tough, and she's taken over a biker gang and has all the bikers doing whatever she says because she's so badass and tough, and they respect her toughness. Okay, maybe if the story was that she seduced the leader of the gang and she's that would be one thing. But what gang of badass American biker dudes are gonna let a Japanese girl come in and take over? Seriously. Now, I don't want to, if you're a biker or if you know bikers, I don't want to upset you, but there is a certain relationship, there's a certain connection between biker culture and, they used to go around wearing swastikas all the time, those German infantry helmets. There is, amongst some factions of biker culture, there is kind of a connection to the old, white folks are great, other folks not so much feeling. Not all bikers are like that, I'm sure. But to me, the idea of the Japanese girl coming in and taking over and badass American bikers, it just doesn't mesh. I don't know. Anyway, I'm blathering. You didn't come to listen to me talk. You came to look at Rowdy Reiko's butt, so let's get on with it. That's a nice shot of Rowdy Reiko's butt. Makoto is just really beaten down not to kick out from that. I say that would be logical, but the fact is, you tend to pin people with that quite easily.
I'll take you down any place, anytime.
Okay, I'm good with that, actually. Oh, sorry. No, but, the way that she just kind of kept, smushing her face with her boot there, really, isn't that more likely to cause Makoto to just kind of wake up and kick out? I don't know. But again, hey, JG, I hear you seem to say, what happened to my between matches bit of dialogue and, story? And, no, we don't get that. Not with the, secondary characters. They could not be bothered. Because presumably this takes place after Reiko has defeated Lady X. Which means that we cannot have a storyline in which Reiko is just completely surprised and blown away by the existence of Lady X. And they were just not going to write a storyline other than, oh, Lady X exists and you have to fight her. Just kind of strolls in a few steps and stomps. And there's a specific move that I thought Reiko had that I was trying to see. Rowdy, I should say. Rowdy Reiko. That's a really good move if you want to set up your finisher, but I kind of don't have one yet. I'm going to continue to throw her into the corner because I think she's got a move that... Alright, man, are you ready for Move It? This isn't it either. Maybe she doesn't have the move I'm thinking of. That's mudhole stomping in the tree. Whoa, that's always fun. I mean, I approve of a good mudhole stomping. This is super sexy Asian Kevin Sullivan. She is blonde. Maybe I'll leave the Road Warriors and join the Dungeon of Doom. Here we go. This is, that's the move I wanted. Dragging your eyes across the rope and then smashing you into the turnbuckle. That is a total bitch move. I'm not really doing very well here, actually. This would be kind of embarrassing if I managed to lose as Rowdy. I mean, Rowdy, I don't think is especially a great character or anything like that, but, you know. In Double X, I'm able to win with her pretty consistently, but in Double X, you can win with anybody consistently. It's really quite an easy game. Alright, bitch. Oh, it's like some kind of tarantula thing. Okay. This is like a really hot, but somewhat less Asian with the yellow hair version of Tajiri. Dude! Oh well. If I'm gonna do poorly against somebody, it might as well be Aisha, because she has horrible finishers and will probably not be able to beat me without getting more than one finisher. Hey man, are you ready for Move It? Again. And I forgot to see what her taunts are. One of her taunts is sticking her ass out. Naturally. Ow. That kind of hurt. Alright, Aisha, you're not making me look good here. What the heck was that? It's been a long time since I've played any of the alternate story modes. I mean, somebody out there with experience in this game help me out. Did they make the alternate story, like, is it harder? The computer is, like, more difficult? I mean, there would be a certain logic to it. You can't play as Rowdy Reiko in story mode until you've won story mode with Reiko, so it would not be completely illogical to have, shit. It would not be completely illogical to have it so that, like, this is tougher, because you can't get here unless you've already proven you can beat the regular game. That's an interesting looking submission. I really need to, like, stop jobbing out here. Okay, now I'm going to do that cool move that sets up your finisher, because I totally need... Oh, that's not it, though. Oh, well. That was closer than it should have been, folks. How's my boot taste? I imagine it tastes kind of like boot. Bootay. Sorry. Eichel. Yeah, that's one I'm kind of looking forward to playing as Great Khan, or I think she's called Killer Khan in this version.
Any place, anytime.
Pretty much. As long as I don't screw up and have you reverse everything and get hit with, like, if you save up 2 finishers but never use them, thank goodness. Oh, the mud match. That's right, there is a mud match in this mode. It's the 3rd match instead of the 2nd match. So you get your opportunity to see that I wasn't making it up, folks. Those tattoos that she had on her leg and torso, they're gone. They were apparently hallucinations. Bloody Shadow. Bloody Shadow is, like, ludicrously wimpy in Double X. In this game, she's actually pretty tough. One of the weird, inexplicable changes in Double X is that they just made Bloody Shadow completely worthless. In her defense, she does reverse your moves a lot, but she can't damage you to save her life. So it just ends up being really irritating, because it takes a while to beat her, but you're never really in any danger either. I had a real problem with Makoto. She used to call me Miss. She totally deserved to die. And although I forgot to mention while I was fighting her, Aisha was, like, totally bitchy to me in my story mode when I was, like, non-Rowdy. So she had a beating coming too. I'm just gonna have to beat up on general principle. I hate Japanese people with black hair. I demand you dye your hair blonde. Yeah, you know, while Rowdy clearly brings the digital fictional hotness, I don't really see why she had to dye her hair platinum blonde. But, you know, what you gonna do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna freaking beat the crap out of Bloody Shadow with super ease and make me wonder, how the heck did I have so much trouble with Aisha? Hey everybody, it was Aisha. And the horribly unconvincing mud. I probably did not actually damage and weaken whatever this... Oh, I'm drowning myself. And it is a head submission, so it is going to work. Good. I've defeated you. Here's Dixie and her boobs. Okay.
I'll take you down any place, anytime.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go reapply my tattoos. Don't remember how many fights there are in this story mode. I don't know if this is going to be a 3-video or a 4-video thing. I'm pretty sure the last match is at Evil Scary Castle Land, so this is not going to be the last match. Well, the last match will have dialogue before it, so that's right. In the meantime, Anastasia, yeah, you know, I'd pretty much need to kick your ass too. So far, other than Bloody Shadow, I have really been fighting people that it makes sense for me to go beat the crap out of. Ow. And you know, I'm a freaking crazy biker chick. Why aren't I using weapons? She only has... They have access to the same weapons that they always have, so sadly... Come here! While, some of the characters in Double X get their own special weapons, like I mentioned, her kendo stick. She does not get to use, like, you know, a knife. Oh, good. I'm going to use submissions on the outside in preparation for the showdown with Lady X, which... Here's another special surprise, folks. I'm not going to have to fight Lady X. She shows up in a couple of the story modes of alternate characters, but, like, not every single blessed one. Yeah, so you killed my mom and trapped her in a robot, and even though I'm pretending that I'm not Reiko anymore, that's still kind of a dick move, and I'm pretty much gonna have to kill you. Sorry. And I got to wipe my nose in the sexiest fashion imaginable. Keep hoping that she'll get dialogue in one of her taunts, but... Or that I'll get a chance to use the brass knucks that I went to the trouble of getting. Crap. Ow. Oh, don't do a submission move. That would be cheating. And that's my job. You know, I would not cheat on Rowdy Reiko. It just doesn't seem like it would be wise. She would pretty much, you know, get brass knucks and punch you right in the junk.
Come here.
Alright, come on. Do, 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 do.
Move it!
Hey man, are you ready for the move? Ow. Oh great, pile driver. You know, I could have finished this by now, folks. I'm just trying to sort of see all of her moves. And okay, Anastasia, we've gotten a nice eyeful. You can, you know, finish it off now. It's getting embarrassing. For example, I cannot remember what it is that you have to do to make her say, "Up yours!" And I'm kind of get your ass up. That's a good line. Anyway, folks, it's time for this video to be over, pretty much. I got like 20 seconds left, but... Ooh, sorry. Yeah, okay, so she says to get your ass up, to move it, and she tells you, "Up yours!" They're all delightfully spunky and spry. Rowdy Reiko, you lost your innocence in the most endearing way. When we come back, folks, we'll probably finish your storyline in the next video. Maybe two. See you then.